Now I recognize Representative Wilson for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and indeed, thank each of you for being here today. And Ambassador Jeffrey, we are grateful for your successful service as Special Representative for Syria with the first Trump administration, where you led efforts to enforce the Caesar Act to hold terror sponsor and butcher Assad, war criminal Putin, and Iran accountable. Ambassador, you were ultimately successful of the providing the assistance with Turkey and Saudi Arabia. In December, Bashar Assad abdicated and fled to Moscow. In November, a badge of honor I received is I was condemned by the Assad regime as an enemy of the state, which I recognize I was, and now he's gone. Last week, I appreciate that Congressman Corey Mills and Mike and Marlon Stutzman visited Damascus as Syria reachieves independence. There is such opportunity for the people of Syria to restore freedom. The UK last week lifted sanctions. With that in mind, what do you think American policy should be to assist the people of Syria?
I gather that you're looking at me, Congressman.
Yes.
First of all, it was the Syrian people who overthrew Assad. What we had was effective policy done by several administrations with the full support of Congress, working together with partners and allies that enabled the Syrian people to take that step. So I think it's a good example of what we're all trying to strive for today. I think we need to, as this administration is doing and as the Biden administration in its last days did, reach out slowly and carefully to the new government and take steps as the new government responds to our and other partners' legitimate security concerns. I think it's on a good path, Congressman, but time will tell.
Well, again, it was your efforts that I think helped make this successful, so thank you so much. And indeed, Secretary Ambassador Hale, allies purchasing American defense products are experiencing undue delays in delivery for products that they've already paid for. For example, Taiwan had bought so much capability to defend themselves, but for years it's been held up. And then going through the foreign military sales process, in some cases the delays have been so significant that allies and partners are forced to look elsewhere. Thankfully, Congressman and Chairman Mike McCall and now Chairman Brian Mast are champions for reform, assisted by Ranking Member Greg Meeks. And Secretary, what changes do you believe should be made to streamline the process?
I wouldn't assert that I have any great authority or, ideas on that. I support the idea of streamlining it. Certainly, I share your concern about the delays that we've witnessed over time. I had to deal with this myself in Lebanon when I was ambassador there. They were dealing with a tremendous ISIS threat, and we wanted to rapidly provide assistance to the Lebanese authorities, and we were able to do that. It took a lot of hard work by an embassy, frankly, our defense attaché, myself, and the teams back here, so it can be done. But if you have ways in which you think we were able to streamline this while making sure that, of course, the money is not diverted into areas that are inappropriate or corrupt, by all means, we should do that. Once we know we have a policy, it shouldn't be hard to figure out what we're going to do after that.
Well, hey, I want to thank you. You indicated ambassadorships in Islamabad and Beirut. My goodness, you really are selected for interesting places. But on a positive note, there has been change in Lebanon too, and so what can we do to work together, hopefully in the spirit of Syria, with Lebanon?
Well, I was also ambassador in Jordan, so that was the garden spot for me. But yeah, on Lebanon, we have an opportunity that is rare in life. There is change underway. No one would have dreamt a year and a half ago that we would be able to deal with what we're dealing with here. The worst thing we could do is abandon the Lebanese to themselves. They still need help. The central government is very weak. The moderates there, their families and people have been assassinated by Hezbollah over time. It's hard for them. So we need to keep the pressure on Iran. That's our role. Our role is not to tinker with the Lebanese reforms and steps. We should encourage that and help nurture it. But what America can do is make sure that whatever else we're doing with Iran, we continue to hold them accountable for the support of Hezbollah and make sure that they know that we demand the disarmament of Hezbollah.
And indeed, the Trump administration, its maximum pressure on the head of the snake, the octopus, and Tehran should be on notice that for the people of Iran, we're for them. Thank you. I yield back.
Thank you, Representative Wilson. We now recognize Representative Jacobs.